So for the articles we intend to publish, especially for test 3.1, we have found associations with psychosocial factors and cancer. But yeah, these are not exactly new, but it's a finding, it's relevant, and we expect that to improve situation and so that we can always get better and improve knowledge. And also in test 3.2, we have found that access to data is very, very, very limited in Europe. And I think that is always relevant and always has to be discussed, because like from the 28 data we had access to, basically just 5 of them mostly had patient data level. So it was very, very limiting. And I think this is something that should be discussed as researchers everywhere, so that we can bring that into the spotlight and we can make change. Well, basically, the data access issue, we made the analysis with what we had, but it's very, very limiting, and we had to adapt as much as we could to have some results. And also for the usability evaluation, we had like a very extensive list of questionnaires already to share with the participants. And so we didn't want to burden them, and we have adapted our initial plan to do the usability analysis with Unipa and Polimi. So yeah, we had to change and adapt a little bit, but it's working now. So far, we have like 4 people evaluating the app and during the development, and we were using Nielsen's techniques, Nielsen's book, as a reference to make sure that the access was easy and stable for everyone that will use the app later. And weekly, like we always had at least 2 people evaluating the app and sending feedback, and most of these feedbacks have been implemented so far. So I think that's most helpful thing we have done for now. I think that since we have in our protocol, we'll have like the think aloud and also the eye tracking evaluation happening at the same time. We wanted the participants to go through the entire process they will be exposed to in the app, but there are some stop points in the app right now, and we are adjusting this in order to make it possible so that those participants can go through the entire process. So we'll have to adapt maybe another version that doesn't stop at a specific point, so that the participants can evaluate the entire process. Otherwise, they would be just doing the basics, which would be like registering a password and filling up some of the questionnaires, but they wouldn't get the missions and we wouldn't have a feedback on that.